Hi guys, and welcome on back to another episode of Unorthoblocks. In the last episode we kind of just did a little bit of looking around. We didn't really achieve very much at all. You might remember this place. This is my little villager trading den that we made like 6 or 7 months ago, and I literally have 5 villagers. One guy over here, the zombie's still there, and there's one villager up there. I don't really need large amounts of villagers, but there are some villagers that I would like to have, like stonemasons are very, very handy, and these guys are potentially the best villagers. They sell for 1 diamond after conversion. They sell bottles of enchanting, and basically what that means is we can trade with them, get a load of bottles of enchanting, and set up an entire shulker box worth of bottles of enchanting. And that means wherever we are, we have an emergency repair kit, because you know the amount of times you're just flying around and you don't realise your elytra's just on the verge of dying, or say you're out in a desert and you're collecting up large amounts of sand, which we will be doing soon because we need to fill all of this up with glass. We need at least 6 layers of glass, so that is 32,000 blocks of glass. Just thereabouts. I think I still need to fill a couple more layers in there. I didn't go all the way to the edge because it should pretty much be sitting in line with this line here. Yeah, I think I need to do like three more rows. We should still have some sea lanterns, so I should be fine. Yes. Or maybe he took all of them. I said that Draken could have some of the sea lanterns that I had left over, but I don't think I have any left. Which is fine. I did say that he could have them. I'm just going to have to get some more, which is perfectly fine. I'm not doing that today anyway. Spent far too long doing all of that sort of stuff. Let's see if this guy's got anything interesting. Tobsterschomchom and Nano and a chest. That's cool. I quite like the mini blocks, but getting the player heads is a bit... Don't you spit at me? Yeah, getting the player heads is a bit more interesting. So let's get some emeralds. That should be enough. And we are going to get 3 of you and 3 of you. Do I want an ender chest? Maybe I do. I've got a spare ender chest in here anyway. Excuse me. TNT as well. I think I'm gonna leave it there. I don't really want loads and loads. The ender chest one's kind of interesting. Yeah, cool. And now they can be added to my collection. This wall of heads is somewhat ridiculous, isn't it? It's a little bit insane. But here we are back at Mighty's Industrial District. I am just going to place all of these here because I don't really know where else he wants them. And I realised, literally this is the reason why I'm recording this clip, I realised I didn't even explain why I was talking about shaders so much. Basically, on the server, we're waiting for Optifine to hit 1.16, and when I checked the progress report earlier today on Twitter, because they're posting regular updates on how far along they are, which is really, really great. The engagement from them with the community is actually really, really good. But this water stream is busy. But yeah, basically it's at 55% as of this morning when I checked it, which is great. That means we're halfway there. and the update hasn't even been out that long. I remember the Optifine update for 1.15 took a very, very long time. So, well, did it take a very, very long time? I kind of skipped out version 1.15. You know what? Don't listen to me. Don't know what I'm on about. Anyway, let's find something for us to do for the episode. It's nice to see that our portal has an actual home now, finally. I'd been thinking about for ages to do something with this, but Lady Bex beat me to it, and it does look really cool. The slime shop seems to be paying for itself, which is great. And I know for a fact we haven't made any sales in there, so I'm not even going to go and check it. I did restock the gold shop for the first time in about 6 or 7 months, because I fixed the gold farm and I AFK'd there for quite a long time, and perfecto. We are already running out of gold again, but that's fine. I have some that I can actually put in. See, we're not doing bad on gold for change. So let's get that filled back up. The only problem with all of this is I actually need the gold myself as well. That's only 45, so let's round that up to 64. Yeah, I need the gold myself for the main base build. So yeah, that's a little bit awkward, but yeah, we have 18 blocks of gold now. That was my one. Not 18 blocks, we have 18 diamonds in total, which is a little bit better than what we were doing. Anyway, to Eagle and Anvil. Where are you? You are over here. Yep. So, how do we set about improving the landscape of this area? A little bit of a challenging one. I'm not too used to building in modern styles, but I'm sure we can come up with some pretty decent ideas. So, first things first, we're probably going to wind up extending the right hand side from the way we're looking at it. The right hand side, we're going to extend the landscape out there, and I think we'll create like a bit of a decking area, something like that, or yeah, just like an outside sit-in area. If you're working in an office all day, you're going to need some space to sort of come outside, aren't you, and feel a little bit more relaxed. And on the left hand side, we might expand that out just by like a tiny bit, not too much, and just add like maybe a custom tree or two over there. Obviously we'll add custom trees onto the other side, and we'll have like potted plants and stuff like that. Anyway, I think I just need to delve in and do it, because I'm coming up blank at the moment. The only problem is, to do that, I need to go all the way back to my base, which, as I said, is the furthest away from here than anyone else is, and go and actually get a kit of stuff, because you can see in the distance just over there my old starter house. I took everything out of there and I took it back to my base, so yeah, let's go get some bits. Well, I found where all my sea lanterns were, and there are 9 more diamonds for us, so that would have been from Draken, I believe, which is great. We massively underpaid for these diamonds. I kind of feel like we massively underpaid for these sea lanterns. I really feel like I should give Mighty a little bit more than we did. But anyway, I'm going to grab up a few shulker boxes worth of stuff, and then we are going to head on back to Eagle and Anvil HQ just to do the work over there. So I'll catch you guys. I don't know, how do you end off a little clip like this? Like, that's something I've always wondered. Do you just end it? You just without saying anything, or do you just keep going, or what, you know? Okay, so a few hours later, and we have finally got somewhere. Now, I'm not 100% certain that this is actually what they wanted me to do, but it is what I have wound up doing. So I'm gonna, I guess, just walk through what I've done. Obviously, you've just seen the replay of it, but, you know, always good to talk about what we've done. So, yeah, I've created, like, a couple of little water features at the front. You've got the A for Anvil on this side and the E's on the other side. They're exactly the same length. There's some little faucets at the back there for water to come out. And I just realised I've not got the shader pack on, so let's put that on real quick. Let's just go for builders, because I think that's what we've been using for the rest of the episode. Come on, shaders. There we go, that looks a lot better. So yeah, we've got the A for Anvil, and just over on the other side here, we've got the E for Eagle. Now, I will come along at some point and sort of touch up some of these areas, because I think that's what they really intended for me to do, but I had a bit of inspiration, and I really hope they like it, because I've spent quite a long time on this. Yeah, I need to tidy my mess up. So, what I was kind of thinking about was, like, this being a sort of office building where people would be working. They need some, like, almost relaxation areas. So we've got, I did notice they had one up there as well, but that was kind of after I built this. On this right hand side, we started off by building like an outdoors seating and eating area, which I think has come out looking pretty cool. Pretty simple custom trees going on, and just some like little bushes and that, just to keep things looking interesting, I suppose. Just adding a little bit about the place. Coming on round to the back, we have a proper relaxation area and a random dirt block that shouldn't be there. So yeah, this is kind of like a Japanesey Zen garden type thing. So, you know, their workers can come out here and meditate if they need to meditate. Got some hot rocks as well, so if they want to warm their feet up, they can warm their feet up. And yeah, feet. They want to warm their feet up, they can come and warm their feet up. Nice, simple, like, little flowing water design, just coming out of a rock here. Obviously, this is a man-made thing. It's not a natural structure, and it just sort of comes around and has, like, a nice little effect. And coming around to the final bit, you got a bit of a more naturey sort of area. I was going to spam grass about the place, but I actually opted not to. So we've got some green concrete powder there and some spruce leaves in the ground, just to add a little bit of a grass effect, but nothing too overpowering. And just another couple of the really thin custom trees. Now, to sort of explain why I went for this technique for filling all of this in, as opposed to realising areas are incomplete. Yeah, so I've gone for this sort of effect as opposed to a bit of a more landscape like that, because this is like a sort of hyper modern build. The way landscapes around them, typically speaking, is very like 50-50, part man-made and part nature. So yeah, it's natural water areas and all of the trees and stuff like that in like tower blocks that I see anyway in England, like this office tower blocks. It's always sort of built into something, so it's, you know, there's not so much greenery, which is of course a shame. Yeah, it is a shame, but you know, it's just kind of the way modern things are. This is what people tend to like these days. At any rate, I think we're about done. Yeah, I stole some rockets, but you know, I think that's fair. Yeah, at any rate, I think that's going to do it.